if you pride yourself on always telling it like it is, or winning every debate you enter, this harsh psychology fact is going to hurt. Your constant need to be right isn't a sign of a strong mind. It's a defense mechanism for a small one. Most people don't realize this, but your brain has been lying to you about how smart you actually are. Psychologists call this cognitive rigidity. It's the mental equivalent of being stuck in a room with no windows. You think you're standing your ground, but you're actually just trapped by your own inability to process new information. This matters because your relationships, your career, and even your self-worth are all being sabotaged by these subtle, everyday patterns that scream low intelligence to everyone but you. But here's where it gets even worse. It's not just about what you say. It's about what your brain is physically incapable of doing. Psychology reveals a brutal truth. People with lower cognitive flexibility don't just ignore facts. They are literally blinded by them. Here's the painful part. Your brain chooses the comfort of a familiar lie over the growth of a difficult truth every single time. It would rather see you fail while feeling right than succeed while feeling wrong. You are a prisoner to your own ego's need for safety, and this next part explains exactly why you feel stuck, while others seem to move ahead effortlessly. This happens because of a total lack of metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. When a mind lacks depth, it relies on heuristics or mental shortcuts. This shows up in 5 specific habits. First, you personalize everything. You see an attack on an idea as an attack on your soul. Second, you speak more than you listen, because your brain is too busy preparing a rebuttal to actually absorb information. Third, you blame external factors for every failure, because your mind isn't complex enough to map out your own mistakes. Fourth, you rely on anger to end arguments you can't win with logic. And fifth, you mimic opinions you heard on the internet instead of forming your own. Your brain does this to protect you from the crushing anxiety of being wrong. Your mind thinks it's being dominant, but the reality is, it's just loud and shallow. If that hit you, good. It means your ego just felt a crack, and for the first time, some light might get in. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. Intelligence isn't an IQ score you were born with. It's a muscle you've allowed to atrophy through pure laziness. If you want to break this cycle, stop looking for answers and start looking for better questions. Start practicing intellectual masochism. Actively seek out information that proves you are wrong. Here's the mental trick that actually works: the 5-second silence. In your next conversation, when you feel the urge to interrupt or defend yourself, wait 5 full seconds. Force your brain to move from its reactive, primitive center to its analytical, higher functioning center. The smartest person in the room isn't the one with the loudest voice. It's the one with the most perspectives. Reclaim your mind or stay a slave to your impulses.